I was just involved in a discussion, or actually hearing a discussion about the government actually getting involved in every area of our life, but in one area in particular that seems to be a necessity is a place to live. You know, we all have to have a home to live in, but the government has made loans available to people, and many times the loans that they make available are to people who normally would not qualify for a conventional loan or for a loan from a bank. And one of the reasons that they do this is not so much so that people can have their own home, because you can rent a home. And when you consider once you own a home, you also have taxes you have to pay for, which go to where? The government. So even when your home is paid off, you're still paying rent in the form of taxes, real estate taxes, property taxes, etc. So school taxes. When you rent, you're not paying those things. So it's interesting that one of the ways to get in the matrix is, or let's say this, another way the government works to get us in the matrix is to loan money for homes for people that many times would be better off renting rather than put them into the financial duress of having to pay a mortgage. And really the first 10 years of a mortgage anyway are nothing but rent, because you're paying interest on the mortgage, and the principal goes down in very small incremental amounts. So some things to consider is that we have to be careful that we don't get ourselves in a position where credit scores, which are promoted by banks, and the concept of the government telling us that we should own a home, definitely should own a home, when sometimes it's a wiser move to rent, that we're careful not to fall into this financial matrix vacuum, because once you're vacuumed in, it is very difficult to get out unless you have a specific intent, a specific plan with a timeline to get yourself out of the matrix. And that's one of the goals of this program, is to help you get out of the matrix.